What is up YouTube, I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 Wildrift, and Riot made a massive mistake. They buffed the most broken champion in the game, and that's Yasuo. Yasuo was already a super strong champion last patch, and they actually buffed him twice. First, they buffed his first ability and his ultimate, the damage on that, but on top of that, they also buffed Blade of the Ruined King, which is a core item on Yasuo with this new damage build. So last few patches, Yasuo has mostly been built tank. However, now I think this is the optimal way to play Yasuo, and that's as a high lifesteal damage dealer. Blade of the Ruined King makes his early game unbelievably strong, and I will show you exactly in the gameplay after I talk a bit about the build. The gameplay is super exciting. We're playing versus the player who actually finished rank 1 last season in NA, so it's a very high elo game, and I'm very excited to show it to you. But first, let's talk about the build. So, boots, this is where it's actually interesting. You can go Berserker Greaves, however, if the enemy team is very AD focused or very AP focused, so they deal majority physical damage, you can actually go for Plate Steel Caps, and that's fine. If the enemy has a lot of magic damage, you can go Mercury Treads. However, Berserker Greaves are going to give you the earliest power spike. So if it's an easy lane or the enemy is very mixed damage, so you don't really benefit too much by either of these boots, definitely go Berserker Greaves. You're going to rush the Blade of the Ruined King, which is going to be your first big power spike. Of course, being able to deal 10% of the enemy's current health with every O attack and every first ability is insane in the early game. And the Drain passive actually allows you to chase down enemies, so they can't really escape you if they get out of range of your third ability. Then we're going to pick up Bloodthirster, which of course is one of the strongest items, giving you 50 AD, and with a passive you get an extra 11 to 25 AD. And attack speed, which is of course really good on Yasuo, and you're mostly over 50% HP because of all your lifesteal. Then you can go Mortal Reminder if the enemies already have a lot of armor, however Divine Thunder as a third item will be more common, giving you more survivability, more healing, and making you just very tanky. Finally, get Mortal Reminder, because the enemies should have built a lot of armor. However, if the enemies are very squishy, you can always sneak Infinity Edge in there instead of Mortal Reminder. If you also don't need the Grievous Wounds, Infinity Edge is also fine here, and it's going to give you a lot of damage. Or you can even go tankier, pick up perhaps a Black Cleaver, perhaps a Rune Sterak's Cage, and then finally a Guardian Angel is all you will ever need for your last item. And once Guardian Angel passive pops, feel free to sell it and buy something else. For your runes, we're going to be rocking with the Lethal Tempo. We're going to be taking Brutal, of course. Giant Slayer 90% of the time. However, sometimes when the enemies don't have a lot of tanks, you can go Coup de Grace. Alacrity, pretty much always. You can get Tenacity if the enemies are very tanky. However, you're going to be if the enemies have a lot of CC, but you're going to be lacking attack speed. And then lastly, for your runes, for your defensive rune, you're going to be taking Nullifying Orb. If you want to be really aggressive, you can go Sudden Impact. However, for the most part, I think Nullifying Orb is best. Bone Plating is not as good on Yasuo because your passive and Bone Plating proc together. So if the enemy does one auto attack on you, they proc both and then they can do their combo. So I think Nullifying Orb is overall more useful. For spells, you're mostly going to be taking Ignite. However, you can go Exhaust versus some matchups on champions that dive in on you, like Zed, Fizz, Yone, Jace, any of those matchups. Now let's jump straight to this insane gameplay that I have for you. So like I said, we're playing versus Gume, who's playing Jax in the Baron lane. He was I think he finished rank 1 last season, but he's one of the best players in NA. I'm definitely going to be including his stream in the description. He's mostly an ADC player. He's very good. So I definitely recommend you check him out if you're an ADC player. However, we're versusing him in the Rift today, and he's actually playing a very big counter to Yasuo. Jax actually counters Yasuo really hard because of his dodge. However, he's not in the mid lane, he's going to be in the Baron lane away from us. So we're playing versus Vladimir, which is actually a pretty easy matchup for Yasuo. It's kind of hard to kill Vladimir because of his constant sustain and his second ability. However, we're going to try our best to try and punish him as much as we can in the early game. Since Vladimir is one of the best late game champions, we want to shut him down as much as we can. So I decided to hard shove the first wave, so I can get a deep ward, and then I'm gonna try and let the minions shove into me, and he's actually helping me by pushing. And I'm gonna try to jump on the minions and go for quick trades, which is what you should be looking to do in the early levels with Yasuo. So just jump through the minion, look for a no attack first ability, and jump out of the minion like I'm trying to do. That's your common trading pattern in the early game. Now I've frozen the minions next to my turret, so I have a lot of space to run him down. So I'm gonna dash through the minions, go for a no attack first ability, dash through him, O attack, dash on the minion, O attack again, and now he's lost his entire HP bar. I'm gonna immediately shove this out so I can look either for a dive. Oh, he's actually walking up to me again. So again, I'm gonna dash on him. I can definitely dive here if he doesn't back off. Perfect. That's super well played. We're already forcing him out of lane. And this is why you don't want to permanently push. You want to hold your wave in your side of the lane so you can go for these types of trades. And now we've denied him over a wave of farm that he's going to miss both XP and gold because of our early trades. Even though we weren't able to get a kill, this is still going to set us like 300 to 400 gold ahead because he misses so many minions and the EXP in the early game. As you can see, I'm already 1,600 and he's only 1,200. So we're already 400 gold ahead. My team is not doing too well. Both of my side lanes are losing. I'm going to immediately again jump on the Vladimir, look for those early trades. Okay, there's a pull. I kind of threw my tornado early. But again, that was a really good trade. He's super low HP. So you could actually go base again. If he goes base again, he's going to miss another bunch of minions. So I'm last hitting the minions right before they die so that they can take as much damage as possible. And he doesn't push the wave, right? Now he already got denied 2 minions while he's left the lane to go back and heal. Okay, Blitzcrank, I see you with a roam. He misses his hook, but we do get the Vladimir pull out of the way, so now I can look for some heavy trades if he walks up. Okay, I probably could have gone there. I'm trying to look for an angle to go in on him. I don't think that's a good ulti there, because I'm not even sure if he has his pull back up. I'm not 100% sure of the cooldown, so I don't want to risk it. But we're doing a good job zoning him. I'm going to use my tactical wind wall to block his O attacks. And he actually used his first ability on me, so he missed the cannon minion there. So we're making him miss so many minions. And again, dash through the minion, O attack first ability, dash back. That's your typical trade combo on Yasuo. So we're doing very well. Now I am kind of perma-pushing the wave. However, I'm denying him a lot of minions under turret. And I'm not really scared of the Rengar ganks at this point. Gonna drop some vision. Even though this is not a great ward, to be honest. I'm trying to look for a no-lin. I'm trying to poke him as much as I can. But if I hit my ultimate, this will definitely be a kill angle. Oh, here's the ultimate. Ignite first ability immediately, and now he pulls, and the pull actually sacrifices some of his HP to activate. He doesn't have mana, his abilities cost health, and that will actually be enough through the ignite to get the solo kill, and I can immediately push down mid turret. Unfortunately, Olaf died to the Rengar. However, this is gonna give us a massive lead in the early game, and honestly, if I didn't have those buffs on my ultimate damage and on my first ability, that would not have been a kill. It's only because of these buffs that we're able to actually get that kill. And we're gonna start building towards our Blade of the Ruined King. Oh. Vladimir used both his flash and his ghost to get that kill. But even after he just picked a kill on my jungler, we're still over 1,000 gold ahead of him. So we played this early laning phase very, very good. We've denied him so many minions, while pretty much getting every minion on ourselves. We've gotten to turret platings, we've gotten a kill, so we've definitely destroyed him in this lane. We're getting mid lane prio by pushing this wave because the objectives are about to spawn, and it looks like Lee Sin wants to go to Dragon, which is perfectly acceptable, even though I say Herald is always better. In this situation where our bot lane, right, Olaf is hard losing to Jax, it's really, really hard to contest the Herald, so it's better just get the Dragon since we can't get the Herald. They're very overextended, so I'm just gonna flash and look for a knock-up. I get exhausted and Soraka flashes away, but I can chase this. And we're gonna pick up the kill on the Caitlyn. Soraka is overstaying. Good hook by the Blitzcrank. We're gonna drop our ulti as well. And even though they got the Herald, we're actually gonna be able to push down the first turret. We might be able to get first turret here. Oh, Rengar is actually here already. We're all very low HP, but if we can get the... Oh, great hook by the Blitzcrank. we are able to get the turret and I get a kill on the Blitzcrank, or on the Rengar, excuse me. And we already have 3 kills. We're very, very fast. We've gotten a bunch of platings as well. So we can already get our Blade of the Ruined King. And now we can start working towards our Bloodthirster. I wasn't actually sure if I should get the crit or the physical vamp. I think the crit might have been better, but I chose to go for the physical vamp. We're 2,000 gold ahead of Vladimir already. Oh, and he makes another mistake. This Blitzcrank is popping off. How good is this Blitzcrank, by the way? Oh, the enemies are very overextended with no turret. We can actually chase the long way around. Blitzcrank is going the super long way around. Caitlyn is gonna flash out, but Soraka does not have her flash. She already used it. So we're gonna be able to pick up that kill. I want to go back to mid lane to see... Oh, Rengar is actually here. He flashes away immediately. This is a little risky. We're a bit overextended here. This is not a great fight. Rengar jumps on me. I'm gonna windwall the Caitlyn damage. Good knock-up. I wish I had ult there. Yeah, we're very overextended here. Oh, nice hook by the Blitzcrank. Dude, this Blitzcrank is like faker or what? He's so clean. I do want to get more plates if possible. My team is overextending quite a bit here. Another great Blitzcrank hook, so I'm gonna jump on the Soraka, finish her off, and jump away with the help of the minions. And we're gonna be able to get another turret before the plates fall. That's 2 full turrets. Unfortunately, Gume is actually destroying our bot side. He's very fed on Jax. And Jax is again a very big counter to Yasuo. So if he gets out of control, it's gonna be really hard to kill him later on. I'm gonna go clean up the top wave as Rengar was split pushing to get another turret. He actually got a lot of gold from that, I think. Because I think platings were still up when he was hitting it. We need 1 more wave for our Bloodthirster. We're gonna have 2 items and boots before 8 minutes. We're extremely fed. But Yasuo is one of the strongest early game champions with lethal tempo, right? So this isn't that surprising. Especially since we have so many knockups in our team with Lee Sin and Blitzcrank. I think next I definitely have to go for Grievous Wounds. I probably should have gotten Grievous Wounds earlier into the game too, to be honest. Since they have Soraka and Vladimir and Rengar, 3 champions that heal a lot. Okay, Vladimir has flashed in our backline, but he doesn't do that much damage yet. And now I can jump on the Soraka and then to the Caitlyn and knock her up. Soraka is trying her best to run away, but I do have flash. Just gonna flash the wall. Clean up the Soraka. I'm gonna leave the kill to the Tristana. Get my team fed as well. We have 5 kills, but we also have 5 assists. We're a team player here. The enemy team overextend quite far. They really can't play the game without Jax. They need Jax there. Okay, he's looking to go on Tristana, but I'm here, so he definitely won't be fighting that. We're gonna immediately... We took the Raptors, now we're gonna take the Krugs. We want to deny the enemy team as many resources as we can. And now we can base for our anti-heal. Actually, Lee Sin is looking. Oh, if you can ult him. Yep, there's the ulti and immediate one-shot. This is why Lee Sin Yasuo is one of the strongest combos in Wild Rift, man. The targeted knock-up into my ult, into his first ability is just way too strong. And we're gonna go ahead and get Last Whisper and the Grievous Wounds. The enemy team does have quite a bit of armor, mostly Jax, but Jax is the only one that's fighting their team, so that's who we're looking to build against too. We're gonna push out this wave quickly, and then I wanna run to Dragon, because we got the first Dragon, right? So we can get Dragon Soul this game. On my way, of course, I'm gonna pick up some extra farm. Yasuo is one of the best champions at gathering resources. You farm everything so quickly. So it's so good to farm as much as you can on him. Okay, we're a bit in a flank position here. I'm just gonna go on the Rengar immediately. My windmill is blocking quite a bit of damage. We got the Rengar, but I'm in a 1v4 scenario. Oof, I definitely could have played that better, but it was a hard 1v4 scenario while my team was cleaning up Jax. But now my team can clean up. I still got the Rengar, right? So I put my team in a good 3v4 situation after they cleaned up the Jax, which took them a while. I definitely could have probably played that fight a little better. Maybe I should have waited a little longer, but I was distracting 4 people and I still managed to get one of them. So it ended up being very good. I also got quite a few Summoner spells, so I wasted the Soraka Silence. So it was a pretty good fight. However, I feel like I could have played that a little better mechanically if I used my dash a little better.
I will follow this path until the end.
And now we finished our third item, our moral reminder, and we do insane damage. We're 5,000 gold ahead on the Vladimir. And of course, this is the highest elo you can get to right now, even though it looks like it's just Master Tier to the early season. Oh, I actually wasn't able to ult there, and we won't get the Vladimir. Unfortunate. So we're playing for some high elo players here. This is not low elo. Again, Jack was literally finished rank 1 last season, I think. If not rank 1, he was definitely in the top 3. We have full control of this map as well. In the mid game, when you have this much control, you want to be pushing out the lanes and looking to make plays in the jungle like my team is making right now. However, this is a 3v5, so we need to be careful. Oh, Jax is actually going to jump on me. I'm going to flash out just in case. I don't want to get silenced by Soraka there and be stuck. It's a weird fight. Tristana is not there yet, and we've already wasted a lot. Should probably be backing off here. And it's also very tricky for me to fight like this, front to back. I definitely want to be looking for a good knock-up angle, right? To get in there and carry the fights. Damn, that Soraka silence is so annoying. Maybe I can dash to the minions here. Oh, Soraka is very overextended. I used the minion wave to catch her out. The Jax actually jumped in as well, so we're going to be able to pick off both of them. And now Vladimir is going in. Great hook by the Blitzcrank, and that's the triple kill for the young Yasuo. And now we can immediately turn to Baron. Rengar is still alive and we're all half HP, so we do need to be a little careful. However, our team takes Baron down so quickly because we have both Yasuo and Tristana, 2 really good Baron takers, right? Our DPS is insane. So we destroy the Baron before Rengar can even think about stealing it. And now, of course, we're gonna build into our more defensive items, which are the Sunderer and probably Guardian Angel this game, I think, as a defensive item. When you get Baron, you of course want to push all 3 lanes at the same time. What Tristana and Blitzcrank just did, especially what Tristana is doing right now, is really, really bad. Once you get Baron, you want to make sure that you're pushing all 3 lanes at the same time. If you get too far ahead of yourself and you die like this, you can waste a lot of the Baron tempo. So my team is actually going for some weird fight there, which I definitely cannot participate in because I'm top lane and I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to look to get turrets with this Baron buff. I already got 1 turret top lane. I'm actually going to rotate into mid lane now and buff up this minion wave. Oh, hello Caitlyn. Gonna immediately jump on the minions and then on the Caitlyn. Oh, Yasuo is here, but we lifesteal quite a bit now. Ooh, I'm not gonna go in on that, but that was crazy. We just destroyed that Yasuo, or that Jax. He was forced to flash out. Maybe we can get this turret as well. Oh, I missed my knock-up. Oh, Rengar is gonna jump on me. I think I win this fight played, right? Got the Rengar. Got the knock-up on the Jax. Oh no, his third ability came back up. Yeah, once his third ability is up, I literally can't do anything. He was down, so I was fighting him, but I think the Soraka heals gave him enough time for his third ability to come back up. It's impossible for me to fight him when his third ability is up like that. I need to be kiting around because he just dodges all my damage, right? He dodges both my first ability, my auto attacks, and the knockups. He even dodges knockups when his third ability is dodging. Thankfully, we did kill the Rengar, and that's gonna allow my team to be able to capture the dragon if no steals happen. Perfect, and that's giving us Ocean Soul, which is actually really, really good. I'm kind of tempted to go Spirit Visage now because it synergizes so well with Ocean Soul and with my passive because it gives me a shield. However, I won't be going Spirit Visage. I think it's better to go GA, Guardian Angel, because the enemies don't have a lot of magic damage as well, so armor is better. We can probably 1v1 this Jax. I do have Stasis as well. Okay, my team is coming to knock him up, so I'm not gonna flash. I can probably kill him without my knock-up and save my knock-up. Oh. Oh, that's so bad. That was really, really bad. I was silenced, so I wasn't able to do anything there, and I was saving my knock-up. I should have just ulted the Jax right away, so we could like, at least kill the Jax and go from there. So that was really greedy from me. Oh, that was actually a pretty big throw. Oh, Assassin Tristana? The Assassin Tristana? Nope, that's the Inting Tristana, actually, not the Assassin Tristana. That's what we call an Inting Tristana. But I definitely respect the hustle. Okay, Olaf, all you. All you, Olaf. He does no damage, by the way. He's going like full tank Olaf. He's 1, 6, and 9, and just does no damage. I actually think Olaf is pretty decent after the buffs if played right. Okay, so after our massive throw, the enemies are going to be going to Baron. Olaf did stall them for quite a bit. Maybe Yasuo can steal. Okay, Lee Sin! He steals the Baron! I'm going to ult into the Jax. I'm just going to flash for the Jax. I think I can still fight this. We knock up the Caitlyn and jump on her. The silence is not enough to keep us down. We keep healing. Ooh, that's a 1v5 team fight, baby. Let's go. And I think we should be able to end the game with Baron. I'm just gonna heal with the wolves. Perfect. What a beautiful Yasuo game. And you guys were shitting on my Yasuo in the comments on my last Yasuo video. Here I am destroying on Yasuo. We should be able to end the game. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. If you learned something, please leave a like and subscribe for more Wild Rift content. Also comment down below your thoughts on Yasuo. Is he the most OP champion this patch? Is he gonna be god tier in my tier list? Well, we're gonna find out. 99.36% better than Yasuo players. Where's my 100% better, man? That was a clean game. Let's look at the damage too. Oof, I popped off. Anyway, thank you for watching.